Symbol of Hope album by Zlatan is dropping soon. But before it drops, let's talk about Zlatan. Let's talk about his journey, how it all started for him, his early beginnings, and his early life. You know, when the name Zlatan is mentioned, some of you all just sees this successful musician and entrepreneur. You actually know nothing about his journey, how it all started for him. You know nothing about his struggles. Most of us already knows all this already, at least to some extent. But some of you also knows nothing about it, and that's the purpose of this video. Today, I'll be taking you back to how it all started for him, his early beginnings, and some of the struggles he had to go through to get to where he is today. So stay tuned, and if this is your first time coming across this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on future music contents. Plus, if you have seen this video anywhere on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, please like, comment, and share this video so to go as far as possible. Yeah, so let's get straight to it. Zlatan was this young guy born and raised in Ikorodu, Lagos State. He's from a family of four. He's the second born and also the first son. Yeah, and he's from a family with a strong Christian background, as his dad is a pastor, and at the time was one playing the drums in his church, and he knows one or two about the keyboard also. Actually, right from the start, Zlatan has always wanted to play football. Zlatan was very skilled and even up to now too. And his name, he also got it from this player, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He loved the guy so much, and all the jerseys he wore had that name on the back. And because he was also skilled, people just started calling him Zlatan too. But due to one or two reasons, football didn't work out for him. And like I said earlier, Zlatan was the one that played drums in church, and he knew one or two about the keyboard, so music wasn't something new to him anymore. His friends too were also doing music at the time, and they kind of influenced him to start singing also. He said there was this time they convinced him to follow them to the studio, and when he got there, they forced him to record a song, and his song actually came out nice. So Zlatan, that song was just something that was just for fun. But to them, the song was fire, the song was like crazy, and the hype just started, the flow just started, and that was how Zlatan started recording. And all this happened while he was still in secondary school. He finished secondary school in 2011 at the age of 17, and he later gained admission into Moshood Abiola Polytechnic at Abeokuta, Ogun State, yeah, in 2013. And during his first year in the university, before his first semester exam, he partaked in this talent competition organized by Airtel then, and out of 144 contestants, Zlatan emerged the winner, and they actually rewarded him with a car. Yeah, a car. And this gave him the motivation to take music much more seriously, because in competition he didn't even want to like have anything to do with it. It was his friend that convinced him to join the competition. It was even his friend that helped him buy the SIM card, because before you could partake, before you could be one of the contestants, you had to buy this their SIM card, which was 15 naira then, yeah, to be able to be qualified to uh, be a contestant. So the friend just did all that for him, and luckily he became the winner. Yeah, so this just gave him the motivation to take music more seriously, because winning a car at the age of 19, yo, that was crazy, bro. His father said he didn't have a car then. Yeah, so this just gave him the motivation he needed to take music much more seriously. Zlatan faced a lot of challenges when he started music. Yeah, like I said earlier, he's from a family with a strong Christian background. His dad is a pastor. So you should imagine trying to like pursue music in that kind of family. He said there were times where he had to sneak out at night to attend shows and come back very early in the morning, so we'll meet up with the morning devotion, so his family will not know that like he went out, you understand. And yeah, I'm sure at the time he tried to keep it a secret, as a secret from his parents, then before it became obvious. And I'm also sure he had to like push out negative comments or discouragements from his family when it became obvious that he was already doing music. And apart from that, also, music is expensive. We all know that. And Zlatan did not come from a super rich family. He was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. I busy golden spoon. So it was really kind of difficult. It was really difficult for him to get funds to promote songs, to even go for studio sessions. Yeah, so he had to like take up odd jobs. He said there was this time he started clearing bushes for people. There was this time he also did bricklaying. Yeah, at some point himself was even selling some of his properties. He said while I was seeing in Ikorodu, yeah, to be able to afford studio session one time he sold his phone. Yeah, and the car even won. Yeah, in the polytechnic. Later he turned it into a taxi. He started picking people, started collecting money for them from them. So he'll be able to get funds to fuel the car, to feed, and to also sponsor his music. Yeah, so these are just some of the challenges that Zlatan faced. And I'm sure that there are more. We just know all these ones because he said them on podcasts, on different interviews. But I'm sure there are still more struggles he faced which he has not mentioned yet. So these are just what he faced like financially and mentally during his early stages in music. After winning that competition in 2013, Zlatan was encouraged to take music much more seriously. And yeah, he started dropping songs and his first one of his first official songs was dropped in 2016 under Coded Records, Coded Tunes Entertainment also. Yeah, and it was titled Odunyi. Yeah, and months after months he continued dropping songs. But the song that actually blew Zlatan up was the one he did with Olamide in 2017, which was titled My Body. This song really blew him up. The song went really far. And I remember that few months after that song dropped, Davido himself made a video of him vibing and dancing to the song. And he posted that video on IG. That video alone blew up, propelled Zlatan even further. Yeah, and that singular act from the video kind of made it possible for Zlatan to connect with the video. And yeah, few months after that, I think in 2018, they did a song together titled Osanle. But before then, Zlatan was dropping songs. He dropped Oja, he dropped Jogo, which he featured Likesh and Emalion. He also dropped the greatest of them all, Zanku. Yo, Zanku. Zlatan abeg no kill us. Yeah, so 2018 was just all about Zlatan because yeah, he dropped that Zanku dance I think in 2018 when Shaku Shaku was still reigning then. So 2018, 2019, and maybe part of 2020, just all about Zanku. Everybody just wanted to Zanku, leg walk. How I can do it yourself? Yeah, so since we're going on smoothly for Zlatan, it was going fly, it was dropping songs, hits. Yeah, he was working with big artists. In fact, he was even featured on different songs too by these big artists. He worked with Bonner, he released Kelly There with Bonner. I think he also released Beku with Bonner. It was it Bonner Boy that featured Zlatan on that one or Zlatan featured Bonner Boy, I've forgotten. But Doctor was Beku. And also Davido also featured him on his own song too, Bomb Bomb. Yeah, so we were just dropping hits on hits, hits on hits. Yo, I cannot even begin to mention them all. They are just too much. They are just too much. Outside music, Zlatan is also an entrepreneur and a father. Yeah, and Zlatan is just this person that does not want to go back to where he started from. So he's just trying to like set up different businesses to ensure that he's set up for life and also to make sure his children too are set up for life. He really has one child for now, but I'm sure he wants to have more later. Yeah, he doesn't want them to like just like experience what he experienced or what he faced during his early stages in life. Yeah, he has this, he founded this popular clothing brand, ZTTW, that is Zanku, was Zlatan to the world, and it's already global now. It's already global. And recently, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, he just opened this new lounge or restaurant in Victoria Island, Lagos, which he named Ukamania. Yeah, so apart from music, he's a serial entrepreneur and also, yeah, a family man, yeah, with a child. So Zlatan has released two albums in his music career, and the first was in November 2019, which entitled Zanku. Zlatan I beg no killers, yeah. And my favorite song from that album was Life. Yeah, the album actually had 17 songs. Yeah, and the next album he dropped it in November 2021, and he titled this one Song. Yeah, and my favorite song from that album is That Guy. Many people don't come, many people don't go. I know one be that guy. Yeah. Zlatan's story is not just one that is of grass to grace. It's also one that is of hard work, determination, and resilience. And I'm sure that through this album, he want us to like feel it. He want us to also know, yeah, more about it. And he has not yet released the official track list to the album. He has not dropped them yet. And however, he dropped a video snippet of one of the tracks, I think 1 week ago, 5 days ago or 1 week ago, yeah, in which he featured Bhadboi OML on. And I will tell you from a fact that from that video, I know that that album is going to be massive. It's going to be great. Maybe it's going to be his best one yet. Yeah, and the album drops on the 17th of next month. That is October. Yeah, I think it's like about 17 or 18 days from now. Zlatan's story is that of pain, that of hope, and that of gain. And Zlatan is the living proof that someone from nothing, absolute nothing, can rise up to become a global star. And in few years from now, generations from now, when people are talking about great Afrobeat artists, you will surely hear that name, Zlatan Ibile.
Also every day and night, pray me them not stay my wife, even when I go all the way. The future bright, every little thing will be alright.